righty, chat. Thanks for sticking around. Do appreciate it. Sorry about the long break, but Pop said we were having a chat. You know, it happens. Having a chat. So I see this thing is doing quite well. I'll probably have to clean up there just because that turned so awkward, but that's okay. Thanks for the welcome back. Are we talking about buffalo? Like where the buffalo roam? You ever see that documentary? It was really good about them. I know you've seen it, Jason. Okay. Jacob, thanks for the pets. That was something. Appreciate it. All right, I'm just gonna let Buddy finish this field. I was just about to say we need to check on the truck, but he's back, so I guess that means that it's working, right? That's what that means. So that's good. So he's running soybeans up to town for us, and we will be good. You betcha. That got you looking over your shoulder. At least it's not as bad as the knocking one, which we don't have. I know there's a lot of people that have that knocking one. I can't stand that one. No, thank you. Not a fan of the knocking. Actually, I am going to take over here once it gets to the end of this pass. I'll do the outside lap. Yeah, I'll take over here in a second on this guy, and then we got a couple more to go. But honestly, this isn't bad compared to, you know, all the cultivating and all the everything else we've done today. Let's be honest, cultivate and plant. That's basically all I've done today, so that's okay. It's all good. You betcha. Righty. Alright, so we're gonna go yonder and down yonder and up yonder and over yonder and, you know, yonder. You betcha. The knocking is the only one that scares you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan at all of the knocking. Now the knock FBI open up, that's funny. But the spooky knocking one, I don't care for. That's okay. All right. When did you pass 3K? 107.25 hours ago. That would be win for the record. But who's counting? Or something, right? Something like that. Oh, goodness. Really missed the other variant of this. That's okay. We'll have money to upgrade eventually. Jeremy Clarkson should have got Buffalo. Beefalo. Interesting, yeah. 2.5 last time you checked. I have no idea. No idea. Alright, turn. Gotta love the clicking though. I actually really like the clicking of it, spraying the weeds. The solenoids. They're hitting. They're hitting different right now, y'all. Heck yeah. Let's see. We got to go back up that side. Okay. All right. That's fine. All good. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm not. He lost half his cows, dang. I'm not adding any fuel to this fire, all right? Not doing it, chat. I'm just going to drive my sprayer and kill some weeds, you know? That is all I'm doing. What's going on? Welcome in. What's popping? How's it going? I'm just driving in my field with my sprayer. Not gonna add any fuel to the fire. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Wonder if that'll be on a... Oh, I'm not gonna... Nope. Can't ask a question. That'll be adding fuel to the fire. I'm not doing it. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. All right, we're not gonna go up there for that spot, but we're gonna get these here, and then we're gonna turn around, go down to 2 or 3. 7's good. Okay, 7 doesn't need it because we plowed it, obviously. All right. Let's go. Spoiler alert. Is it actually a spoiler, Bear? Are they filming? I don't know. I don't want to ask questions about Jeremy Clarkson because I'll get yelled at. So, I did just ask a question, though. How many fields do we have? We have 8 fields now. Kind of 9 because field 5 on here we actually cut in half. So we farm it as 2 fields. But yeah. It's well known in the UK. Had to close this pub. Oh, dang. Dang. That's a problem. Interesting. Right. But yeah. That's what we're up to. So this is an older save of ours. We had been playing the Judith Plains map, but okay, that guy needs to, you know what, his corner speed, oh, it's Zach's back. That corner speed needs to be turned down on that thing. Let's go say hi to Zach. Tony.
Hello?
That guy's zooming, dog.
What's up?
What's his corner speed set to?
I don't know. Let's go look.
Hello?
What's up, Skeet?
There's a 55%.
Oh, man, he was flying down this road. This is soybeans.
What's up, Scooter?
We have soybeans and we have 2 hay fields.
Not much, just scarfing down some Mackies. They put the fries in the big.
Not the fries in the big.
For that, you got to go to Five Guys, right? Don't they fill the bag with fries?
And how?
All right. I don't know. I've only ever been there once, so no idea. Honestly, was not super impressed. But it's also been a lot of years ago. What year? I have no idea what year we're in. No idea. So we played this for like a month, maybe a little longer, and then we took a couple month break, or however long since Judith Plains has been out. We've been playing that like crazy. Had some issues with it, so we're back here today. So, I betcha. And actually, when I walked in the house and I said hi to Pops, the first thing he said was, "How many crashes today?" And I was like, well, sorry to disappoint you. Well, so yeah. I thought it was funny. Actually, well, I shouldn't say it. Definitely shouldn't say it. That's all right. What I do know is we need the money to upgrade the boom on this thing. Bring that boom.
That's what we do.
Yeah, definitely need to upgrade the boom though, because this thing's kind of tiny here. But that's all right. Wait, Scoot, did we really do that?
I was just looking to see if I could figure out how many years we were in. And I looked at the bottom and I was like, oh.
I do not remember that. Did we do that? We must have. I bet we did that to my combines, huh? So, chat, you know
Probably.
how I said we don't take loans? I do not remember doing this. I don't remember.
Did you do that for like the Plains of Prairie pack when it came out?
Must have, yeah. We are in the hole of $1.5 million. I do not remember taking that loan. I guess we did that to buy combines and like that grain cart. That seems like a very poor financial decision. Although the combine's not really poor financial decision. I had no idea we had a loan out, to be completely honest. That's crazy. Especially $1.5 million. Scoot, I would have never known. I would have never known. Wow. Chat, you can't have anything nice, you know? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So we were on here for a while. I don't necessarily know how long, and then we stopped playing it, and we're back on it today for the first time in a while. So yeah. You betcha. As the Puma nutritionist. I don't remember taking loan, but I guess we did so we could buy the combines because I was tired of using the gleaners. That's probably what it is. We have two John Deere S 700s or whatever they are. The John Deere's, not the big ones, but the S series. Fertilized by tears. No, it's okay. Just gotta, you know, grab ourselves by the bootstraps and still can't hear me. Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? What the hell was that? Hi. I don't know what just happened. My gaming computer, why is it, what's it yelling at me about? The UPS for my gaming computer just turned off. The UPS for everything, like half of the setup just turned off. No, definitely not Big Toe hit the power strips. No, the whole The whole UPS just turned off. How is that even possible? I've had that thing for years. And I've never had that happen. What the hell? This is really awkward because I have new ones sitting in my kitchen right now. They're getting replaced tonight. The daughter said, "Yay, John's back. Let's go." Maybe Farm Sim overloaded it. It said, "Yeah, if not, fam, I'm out." Yeah, the battery backup literally turned off, Sean. I've never had that happen. Maybe it did get overloaded. I guess that's possible, right? But like, I've been on for hours at this point. That was really awkward, huh? Hello?
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 I'm not dead yet.
Did you just want to end early or what?
Yeah, I just wanted to take a little break. I just wanted to stare into the camera like a deer in headlights. Like, I don't know what happened.
Old Scooter was like, "Yeah, we got a loan." John said, "All right, that's enough for me. I'm gonna head out."
Either that or the computer said that.
Oh, gosh. I don't know if alerts are working now. Mama Llama, thanks for the resub. I appreciate it. That was weird. That was very, very weird. All right, we're logging back into server. Stand by, chat. Please stand by. UPS, guess what? It's time to switch to FedEx. Mama Llama, appreciate the resub. Wow. Maybe it's time to turn my my frame rate lock back to 60. The one's fine, Sean. There it is.
Llama Llama 5 just resubscribed for 52 months. Dang UPS. Guess it's time to switch to FedEx.
That is wild. Mama Llama, appreciate the resub. Okay. I think sound alerts might be broken. I'm not sure. Did I look panicked? Because I was kind of panicking. I was like, I gotta get my camera turned off quick. That was my main, like, I gotta turn my camera off. Never let them see you panic, chat. My keyboard's not the right color now. So, we're gonna turn that down to 60, okay? Just over here driving in the rhubarb. Oh, gosh, that was really awkward. Never let him see what, yeah. See, I knew I didn't like lose power because obviously I looked over and like I'm still on that screen looking at you guys, looking at me, looking at you guys going, I don't know what's wrong. And then I was trying to talk to you, but then I realized the what's it called? The mixer software is on the gaming computer. So obviously that was dead. That's why I was like, I just gotta turn it off. I just gotta turn everything off quick. Oh, that is unfortunate. Surely I didn't overload the thing, right? I guess it could be like getting weak or old. I mean, it's old. It's getting, I do have a new one to replace it with already. It's sitting in my kitchen, so. That's wild. Absolutely wild. I'm just glad that the computer came back on, to be honest, you know? That is very, very odd. You would think it would give you like a warning, right? And not just turn off. I wonder if there's like a screen on the front. I wonder if one of those is like a load indicator. I'd have to look at it. Because surely I'm not drawing more than that thing can handle, right? Chat, you were here when I broke my computer. You were here, chat. Oh, man. I did have to turn the battery back on, Tomcat, yeah. So it physically shut down. So it messed up. I have like a LED light over here plugged into it. That was off. The panel light over here, which is LED, of course, it turned off. The gaming computer turned off. So, yeah. So maybe that's just what it is. I overloaded it. That's why. I don't think it's like hot or anything. I didn't feel like it wasn't hot. But I guess I could have just overloaded it. It said, no, thank you. That's kind of funny, though. A battery backup will just turn off. You know, it's designed to be uninterruptible power. And then it's like, no. So I've turned my frames down to 60 now, which is totally fine. Video card's only running at like 55% now, so we should be okay.
So
That's
you need
really
a UPS for your UPS.
Apparently, I need a second UPS for my UPS. Yeah, it's wild. Well, chalk that off the list, or check that off the list of things that have happened during a Puma Plow stream that have never happened before. I've never had a UPS turn off mid-stream, you know? That's wild. Absolutely wild. All right. That was fun. That was fun. So, definitely incentive to, you know, get that new one going. It's here. That's right, Harry. You were here. You were here when the game disappeared. How about that no signal screen, though, on, you know, the capture card, huh? That was nice. It was a nice Elgato screen you guys got to see. You betcha. Normally that's not a screen you guys get to see, so. Yeah. I just couldn't turn my camera off fast enough. It's like, how do I turn it off? Apparently I need a Stream Deck button for that. I don't have one of those for that. Apparently I need one. Actually, no, I don't have one for that, do I? Wait, what does this one do? What does that button do? I don't know what that button does. I don't think it does anything. I wonder if that's supposed to turn off my camera and it doesn't work. I don't, it has, you know, the yes and the no emote. It has that. If it, right now it's saying, it's showing yes. If I push the button, then it changes to no. But I don't know what that means. I really think it's for my camera, but it's not working. It's changing something on a different scene or something. OBS. Yeah, those emotes, yeah. That did not like that. That did not like that. Sorry, chat.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a little laggy, huh?
You run a speed test?
No, I opened the program that runs the Stream Deck. I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm done. I closed it. That was bad, wasn't it? At least it didn't go blank again, you know? See, what happened is the banker showed up asking for a loan payment. And I was like, I gotta go.
He said can't get a payment if I'm not here.
That's right. Oh man, that was wild. Let's not do that again. I was waiting for you to call me, Tony, and be like, "You good?"
You see what I put? I'm sure you did. You see what I typed in chat when it was after like you came back?
No,
Like
I
when you were
didn't.
there, I was like subtitles, please.
Well, I was just sitting here waiting for the computer to boot up, you know. And then that program, you know, everything has to fire up, so it takes a second. So, subtitles, please. This guy, chat thinks he's funny, you know. That is kind of funny, actually. Not gonna lie. Who would have known you could overload a UPS play in Alma, Missouri, huh? That one core, man, it's using all the power.
What does a shipping and delivery company have to do with anything?
What?
Like what's what's the delivery service have to do with anything?
My truck runs on, or my computer is powered by a UPS truck.
Nice.
Big power inverter, you know.
But you said so the UPS is your battery backup?
It's an uninterruptible power supply. Except for if you overload it, apparently.
Turns out it's not interruptible.
So basically what that means, Tony, is there's a device that plugs into the wall.
Okay.
And it has a battery in it. And on the back, it has a series of outlets. And some of them, about half of them, are they work off the battery, and the other half are basically just like surge protected. They're really good surge protectors, if nothing else, right?
Okay. So your computer's plugged into that.
So the computer's plugged into the side that runs on the battery. Okay, so if I were to get a power flash or the power were to go off at the house, I could probably get about 20 minutes or so. Okay. Of battery time, right? Before they're going to run out of juice. And what that's going to do for you is if, you know, say I'm editing or whatever, it'll give you time to basically shut your computer down and, you know, save any projects you're working on or whatever, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Or in my case with streaming, if we get a little power hiccup, which they do happen sometimes, I can stay live. That's why I have them. Well, for editing too, because it sucks when you are in the middle of a, you know, couple hour long editing project and you lose power. I've been there. It sucks. So, yeah, so I've got two of them sitting down here, one for each computer, basically. And I actually, like, I don't know, it's been a little bit. I've been kind of slacking on setting them up, but I got two new ones. So they're going to get installed either tonight or tomorrow. It's going to happen. So, yeah, and then I also have a battery for my internet, my modem. I have a small battery backup up there. And then one of these battery backups, probably the one that didn't just crash, will be running the server PC eventually downstairs. So, because right now it's not on a battery. And then I have another little battery that I bought first time for Christmas, like, I don't know, 2 years ago. One of these days he needs to install it on his desk. Then we'll be completely batteried as far as like the farm sim server. So if we get a little power flash The server will just keep running. So, does that make sense?
So what's first time's computer have to do with anything?
There's an internet switch at his desk.
Oh.
So if the internet switch goes off, the server will keep, well, eventually the server would keep running, but we'd all lose connection.
Gotcha.
So that's why first time's computer. Plus, he's gotten got a few times by being like mid-project and having a power outage.
Yeah, I can see that.
And, you know, he loses stuff and he's not happy about it. So I bought him a battery and it's been sitting ever since I got here. So one of these days I need to just be like, hey, turn your computer off. We're installing this right now. So, because that's the problem. I got to have his computer turned off to install it, you know?
But that like never happens.
Pretty much, yeah. That
The
or I'll
UPS couldn't handle all the new frames.
I guess, yeah. I guess. I don't know. It's kind of wild. It didn't really even make a noise either. It just turned off. Oh, man. But basically what's inside of there, Tony, is there's a super fast, like, switch. And that switch will flip from, like, basically wall power to a battery really fast. That's the uninterruptible part.
Yeah.
So once in a while, you know, maybe during a storm or whatever, it has a voltage readout on the front, and like the one, it'll start to dip a little bit and it'll kick in real fast. Whereas, like, you know, if your computer's plugged in the wall, it'll just, it could hurt it, you know? So they're a good idea to have if you have a computer. Definitely a good idea. So yeah, in my opinion, anyway. It's probably the battery. I gotcha. I mean, they're old, Tomcat. I don't know which one's older, but I've had them for a long time. So yeah. Update, he's awake and alert. Well, that's good, Sean. That's a bad deal, man. You win NASCAR and they fall out of your car and give yourself a concussion, probably. That's not good. Not good at all. At least the stream didn't crash, right? At least the stream didn't crash. Yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming I can replace the batteries in the ones that I have. Because like I said, there's definitely a second life for them, you know, server PC and potentially dad's PC. So, you know, there's definitely another life for them. I'm not like, I don't want to get rid of them if they still work, or if I can replace a battery. But yeah, and then actually the new ones I got are a little bit bigger too. So we shouldn't have any issues. Do you replace the whole thing when the battery goes out? Yeah. I gotcha. I guess I'll have to get my like model number and figure out what I need. Or that honestly sounds like a good project. Take it to the farm and crack it open and try to get shocked, right? You betcha. No, that does seem like a good farm project. Maybe we'll have them to mess with tomorrow, Tony.
Sweet.
If I replace it tonight. Honestly, after what just happened, I definitely will. So, you betcha.
I don't think the wheels are going to get clean, Tony.
Battery's probably 90%. Oh, I could see that, Bear, yeah. We'll catch you next time, Obucks. Have a good night. Yeah, I mean, it would be worth opening them up and see what they are, and then figure out what batteries they take, and then if it's not too much, you know. Otherwise, yeah, don't replace them.
Thanks, Scoot.
Pull the wires out and hook it to a car battery. I want to say that my one brother, he has like some deep cycle lawnmower batteries or something running his. Like legit lawnmower batteries. So I probably wouldn't do that, but I'm pretty sure he does, because I remember him going around with Dad to get like the right battery for what he wanted. But I'm pretty sure it's some kind of lawnmower battery, which is kind of funny. But I want it to like fit in the form factor, you know? Just saying. But you know, the couple times that I have needed them, they've been worth their money. That's for sure. And if nothing else, like I said, great surge protectors. So, if nothing else, they're nice for that. So, you betcha. But yeah, I'm a big fan of them. Actually, my brother-in-law was the one. He got me the first one. I was editing on the farm years ago, and I had a power flash, and I hadn't saved in like 3 hours. And I remember telling him about it. And it happens sometime around Christmas, before Christmas that year, whatever year that was. And I remember telling him about it. So that year for Christmas, he got me my first UPS. I actually used to run a stream PC and a gaming PC off the same one. But back then, of course, the PCs weren't anywhere near as powerful as they are today. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing that with, you know, modern day stuff. But back then, it was fine. Well, maybe it wasn't fine. It worked. It definitely worked. Mostly because I did that for probably 2 or 3 years. Yeah, but I was running, gosh, what was I running back then? i7, whatever's in First Time's computer now. An i7 something, I forget what it was. That's in, one of those is in First Time's computer now. And I know First Time's not here right now to tell us what it is. He's gone. Thanks for that follow. Appreciate you. Welcome in. What's poppin'?
Are we going to use the roller anymore?
We were talking about that earlier. I don't know. I mean, it's only worth 2.5%, right? We should probably just sell them, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Since, 26 and everything, we broke, like, real broke, isn't it?
Yeah. He's about done with the contract. We've actually got 2 rollers, Scoot. And if we were going to actually roll, we would bring that modded one in, let's be honest, right?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah. If you need something new, go ahead and drag them to the shop. I don't know that you can repair and repaint them, but you might be able to when Tony gets contract done.
Thanks, Scooter.
Is that?
You're welcome.
Oh, is this guy out of slurry? Okay, never mind. It's so nice being able to like tab again, chat. Teleport. We have click to switch too, don't we? I did not mean to do that. Oh, we need the engine mod too, don't we? Definitely need that mod back. That's okay. Is there a flood watch till Monday? Gotcha, Big Al. That's fun. Till Monday, huh? Interesting.
Hopefully the driveway doesn't wash away again.
Yeah, hopefully you don't. you know, pick up your driveway out of your backyard again. That's crazy, Big Al. I think there's a huge ban that has a flood thing on it for a couple days.
I think there's a chance of rain tomorrow.
We have a chance of rain like every day till Friday, starting like right now.
That's good.
Big Al, out in kind of west central Kansas, part of Nebraska, a bunch of Missouri, not where I'm at, but a bunch of Missouri, a bunch of Iowa, northwest Illinois, and Wisconsin, all the way basically to Lake Michigan. There's a huge ban across there that has like a flood watch, an area flood watch or whatever you want to call it. Now until the 11th. Yeah, until the 11th. So I don't want to spray these weeds. These are not our weeds. All right, we got to go back for one little bit. But yeah, I think we have a chance of rain every day this week, like isolated thunderstorms, I think is our chance every day this week. So. You betcha. Like eastern mostly. Fire Shadow. I might have said west, but I meant east. Basically East Kansas, all the way to Lake Michigan, like a 45. There's a pretty good band of like flood watches. So, did we fertilize that grass, Tony?
No, I never did. I limed it.
Okay. Or if I can get some liquid fertilizer out of that planer.
There should still be some more pallets on the.
Oh yeah.
On our seat tender, on our seat tender.
Stormland out of Nebraska. Gotcha, Big Al. Wow, fire. Wow.
Scoot, do you... Sorry.
Go ahead.
Scoot, do you want one of these Steigers to pull rollers to the shop, or before I put it away?
Yeah, I can.
I didn't know which tractor you wanted to use.
Grab and go. All right. We're going to grab ourselves a little bit of fertilizer, a little bit of chicken fried, you know? Wait. No cold beer on a Friday night. Sorry, chat. Can't have it. Too many carbs. Oh, man. I still don't know what to do with those empty pallets. We're going to have to put them under a shade tree somewhere. I think they had seed on them once upon a time, and for some reason, well, now they don't, so. Yeah, we could make some money if we sold that building. How much is that building worth? Like, low-key. Oh, it's only worth 40 grand. Ain't even worth selling. I mean, it is, so get it out of the way.
I'm gonna make us some money here in a minute.
No, I'm not worried about money. As soon as we fast time a day, we have all them soybeans to sell.
Or hell, we're already $1 million in loan. Let's just, what's another couple grand?
$1.5 million. Don't tell anybody.
We could sell the building and sell the horses and put the TMR mixer there.
Right. That's actually probably what should happen eventually. Yeah. That actually is what should happen. Yeah. You betcha. Whoa. Whoa. A tractor's been sitting next to the Highway 70 under a tree for 8 years. I bet it's full of bird crap by now. Wow. That's kind of wild, Big O. I saw a TikTok video from the Kansas City area where, like, mowing crews, I don't know how recent this was or anything, but mowing crews rolled a Kubota tractor trying to mow, like, a overpass.
Is that where that was from, Kansas City?
Yeah. They had to Kansas City tagged as, on the video, so I assume.
I just didn't really pay much attention when I watched the video.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny. Well, like, Pops and I, we were... Oh, gotcha, Big L. Pops and I were driving somewhere around St. Louis the other day. We'll just say that much. And it's like, they build these highways and stuff, and then they don't maintain, like, anything around it. And even if you try to maintain it, they build, like, embankments super steep, and they put walls up, and you can't get, like, a more in there if you wanted to. And all this stuff, and it's like... It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. And it just looks so junky now. So, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't want to mow overpasses.
No. It's too steep.
You guys are crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. We saw one the other day. Guy was on a Ferris zero turn. And he was going straight up and down this one big hill. And he was leaned way forward in the seat. And he was just going up and going back down. Going up and going down. And it's like, man. Yeah, but I haven't been on that particular, like, highway in a while around St. Louis until the other day. And it's like, God, this thing just looks junky.
Well, never mind.
Welcome to St. Louis.
I was going to make a rude comment about St. Louis, but I'll keep to myself.
It wasn't even in a bad part of St. Louis. It was in a good part. And yes, there are good parts of St. Louis.
You know the Roomba vacuum cleaner?
Yeah.
So one of our forklift customers has like 5 of those, but they're actually lawnmowers.
Yeah.
And just goes out and cuts the grass every day.
Heck yeah. That's pretty cool. I would never want one because I like mowing, but I understand why people want them. Yeah. At least at the fair, you got the weight on your side. True, yeah. Yep. What's up, Minky? How's it going?
How are the zip ties holding up? I'm actually curious.
That's funny. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. The state has money, and we're not getting political here, but the state has money to, like, build roads and, do all this stuff, but they don't build the roads where we can maintain anything along them. And then if it is built where you can maintain it, they don't maintain it because they don't have any money. It's kind of weird how that works. But yeah. Mickey, we're back on Alma, so it's been great. My UPS overloaded and turned off my gaming computer a little while ago, though. That's not so great, but it's fine. It'll buff, as they say. It'll buff.
So much contract money you making, Tony?
Do what?
How much contract money you making?
Not much. I mean, some, but...
If we have to hold off on selling those a day, we're selling soybeans tomorrow. So.
Okay. Well, the paint is on the small one. It's like $9,000.
Yeah, we're fine. Make sure check on the truck.
Scoot, you'll have that $9,000 here in just a second. Sorry.
I don't know where the truck is. I had him running on auto, hauling beans up to the train. So, Big Al, I would assume it hit a thermal shutdown. We were just going along, and all of a sudden, we weren't going along anymore. So,
we're stuck at your on the road looking at the scenery.
Next
thing you know, your power supply shuts off.
The next minute, chat can see me but can't hear me, and I have no game.
He forgot to turn the subtitles on.
Yeah, it killed one of my lights here's on that battery apparently, which I don't know why a light is. Well, it's so it doesn't mess up the green screen, that's why. And then, yeah, the gaming computer just straight up turned off, so... the only change I've made, well, A, we changed maps, and B, I turned my frame limit back up to 90, which is where I used to run. I actually used to run it like 120. Never get 120, but set it back up to 90. So my video card was like really working today. So I've turned it back down to 60. Video card's only running about 60% now. So we're good. I bought new ones actually a couple weeks ago, and I've been slacking and have not installed it. It will be installed tonight. So we shouldn't have any issues going forward. So let's be honest, I might do it in the morning. Either way, it'll get installed. Looking at the road from the bush. Yep. All right, we are fertilized. We are... Everything's limed. Everything's weeded. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
The truck's at the homestead, so we may have already moved all the soybeans.
Okay, I'll double check here in a sec. I'm almost home. Where does this thing go to park? Do we have parking assigned yet? Where's Dan? Dan? I need back-in parking for everything. Come on. It's a joke.
Used to start at pit parking.
Sean, they're not in the brown box. They're actually plugged in my kitchen, on my kitchen counter right now. I wanted to make sure they were like, you know, charged up and stuff, and they're good. They're just sitting there, so they'll get put in place. What's the top speed on that sprayer? 36. 36. Where's the semi-truck at? Oh, there's the semi-truck. Does he have a little bit of soybean on board or something?
The bin was empty.
Yeah, how much does he have?
Oh, like half a load.
Okay, that was the question.
Oh, my bad.
You're good, dog.
Sorry, my father called. And guess how he answered the phone?
What's up, Tony?
He goes, "Hey, Tony. What's going on?" My own father.
He said nothing, just farming with my other dad.
I said nothing. Just farming my computer.
Not overloading your UPS, right?
I told Mom, because Mom's out of town this weekend.
Okay.
And she's like, I think I was telling her like what I was gonna do this weekend. I was like, yeah, I'm planning on farming all day Saturday. She's like, I guess I was like, oh no, just on my computer, you know.
You know, not real life. Come on.
Okay. I stopped the slurry guy too, since there's no more slurry to haul.
Okay. This is Alma. Yep. We played it for a little bit, then we went and played Judith Plains for a little bit, or for a lot of hours, probably a couple hundred, honestly. And now we're back to this today because we're having issues with Judith. So we're back to Alma for a little while. I'm not done with Judith Plains. I'm not ready to throw in the towel on that map, but we're taking a hiatus. All right. Come back for season 2 of Judith Plains eventually. How about that?
Well, I can follow for part 2.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I would like to try it again eventually. I think we have a half corrupt save, honestly. I know that might sound weird, but that's what I think's going on. So yeah. All right, we are at the train where all of our soybeans are. So that is good. And it's going back to okay. Girl's name Judith always. I don't know any. I've never met a Judith. Not that I'm aware of, anyway.
To be honest, like a lady named Judy sounds like, you know, my grandma. Like she'd be baking cookies or something.
I would say I've known Judys over the years, but not Judiths. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Scoot, you ready for a fast time? Tony?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm just driving.
Well, we can't do it that way. We have to do it this way, unfortunately.
I know.
I'm like SpongeBob, man. I stay ready.
You bring it around town too.
All right. There's so much truth though. Wow. Judith Plains is a great map. Auto drive is, think of it as a point A to point B mod. If you have a truck that you want to go from a field to a grain bin, or a grain bin to a sell point, or anything like that, auto drive, you can find it on the GitHub. Honestly, just go to Google and search auto drive farm sim 25. It should be the first thing that pops up. And then there's another thing for auto drive called a config file. There's a guy on YouTube called the Auto Drive Guy, and he puts out a config file, and the config file basically is the road network. So if we look on the map here, all of these lines, I know they're kind of like all these little green lines, blue lines, all these little markers. Those are places that auto drive can go, and all the little markers are places I can send something to auto drive. All over the map, every field, everything, right? The auto drive guy puts that out for free. All you gotta do is watch a YouTube video, right? And you get all the, in here, you get all your different folders, all your categories. It's super nice. Now, there is some customization depending on how you play. If you like running semis or whatever, you know, there's some customization. But auto drive's awesome. I basically don't play farm sim without it anymore. So I'm a huge auto drive fan personally.
GG's on hitting the command scoot before me. You're faster on the trigger.
I mean, you were doing the other part. You're looking up the link for the auto drive.
That's true, man.
You did. Look at that. There's the link to download auto drive and the link to go to the auto drive guy on YouTube to get a config file. So they're both there.
Well, it was a good team effort, Scoot. Good job, Scooter.
Yep.
So you just thought he was good at driving Uber, you know?
I love how I like Scooter. I like that as his nickname. I don't know if Scoot likes it. I like it though.
That was actually a nickname from high school, so yeah, it's good.
Okay.
I say it started as Scooter, right?
Yeah.
And kind of went to Scoot, yeah. All right. Alrighty.
What do we end up do? What do we do with the wool pallets when it does that? Do we just move them out of the way, or does it just fix itself?
A little bit of both. Hang on. So the problem is that the spinnery can't keep up. So we're going to change our output mode to selling. And then we probably, Tony, you probably need to, any of them that are in the little zone, got to pick them up and move them out. And then put them back in once it clears up. So auto drive does not do any field work. Except, well, it kind of does. The only, no, it's not field work. Running an auger wagon is not field work, in my opinion. So it does not run combines. It does not run planters. It will drive them from your homestead to a field. It's not a field work mod. Field work mod would be course play. Course play is another great mod. But no, for field work, yeah, it's course play. Auto drive is a point A to point B kind of mod. So yeah, that's what that is. All right, what was I gonna check on? The price of our soybeans. Looking pretty solid, actually, huh? But you can use auto drive to run an auger wagon and unload a combine on the go, and then have it go to a truck and say empty. That can be done, which is pretty awesome. All right, what's our price? Our price is still going up, so we're gonna play the price game, chat, because well, we're poor, and when you're poor, you you have to play the price game, right? But that's okay. Just saying. Oh, snap. It's good. Okay. Oh, snap. Can you do what with course play? Can you empty a combine? You can with course play. It's not, well, it's actually pretty easy, but the combine has to be running on courseplay to empty a combine with courseplay. All right, we are done. So with auto drive, I can run the combine. Well, I thought I hit to rent it. I did hit to rent a train earlier. Okay, it's on its way. With auto drive, I can set up the auger wagon and say a truck. I can run the combine and it'll come empty me. If you're doing courseplay to run the auger wagon, the combine also has to be on courseplay. So there's that. All right, so we're waiting for soybeans. I'm waiting for the train to show up. I have 265,000 liters of soybeans to sell. So that is what we are waiting for. Hey, there's a nice roller on sale. Because we just sold it. Our cows need food, Tony, if you're around, or Scoot.
I was gonna work on that. Where's the point to feed them at?
Inside the barn, up along the rail.
It's easier just to carry a bale inside.
Okay.
Yeah, use a skid steer if you want.
I ate a good bowl of Wheaties this morning. I feel like I can handle a few bales.
Oh. You feeling strong, huh?
Something like that.
All right, here comes the train. Oh. Let's go. All right, I'm going to send this truck home. So I'm going to use auto drive right here, by the way. Now, the only thing to notice here is all the arrows are pointing the other way. So if I want to send this truck home, I need to turn it around first. But that's okay.
Do I need to feed the cows silage too, or just grass?
You can feed them either one.
I know if they like eat everything, you know. Like,
Well, we don't have TMR. We don't have a way to mix TMR right now. So if we have silage, you can feed them some silage. If we just have grass, feed them grass. Whatever.
what about the straw too? You want to do that, or?
Yeah, we got it.
Cool.
Might as well. All right, so we're going to load these beans up. We're going to send them down the road. And I would really like to buy another planter so it doesn't take nearly as long to plant next time. I think that's kind of our issue right now. Financially, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, but I appreciate the follow. We will see. Oh yeah, this train has a beacon. I forgot about that. I'm so here for that.
Actually, I lied. I think I'm going to use the skid loader.
Alright, that's fine. You can take a couple bales at a time with it, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I forgot about them straw bale, or the wool pallets.
Oh.
Push that back in the deal.
Gotcha.
I don't know why I'm just thinking out loud here, but yeah.
That's okay. That's what I do all day long. Oh, it is okay, Tony. Whose name is not Tony. Thinking out loud again. All right, 265,000 soybeans. This is actually I think this isn't the last crop, because the last crop we harvested on here before we stopped playing was oats. So this is like, there might be weevils in these things by now, you know, or something. They've been sitting around for a while, so soon we'll need 2 trains. 2 trains? Yeah, we will. We're at 88%. We have a little cheaty system for that. If you need more than 1 train, it's not really cheaty. What you do is you have one person drive the train off the map real slow, and you have another person call it back right away. And then the train won't actually leave. It'll just stop and back up right to the person. So you don't have to wait for the train to come all the way around, because on this map, 99% of the time, the train is going to be your highest price. So you get real used to running the train on this here Alma, Missouri, at least in my opinion. So now, of course, once we get some factories going and stuff, we won't be selling as much at the train because, well, we'll be selling like stuff at other places. So, or not selling, using stuff at other places. But for right now, the only factory we have going is a spinner and tailor shop. So, well, it's actually up and running. All right, 324,000 with 27,000 bonus. And I am stuck outside of the map right now. Well, that's awkward. I can't walk that way. I'm full W key right now. Good thing I can tab, huh? Otherwise, that would have been, that would have just been really bad. Okay, our grass fields, they're showing ready to harvest, but I think they're only first day, ready to mow. So, yeah, you guys good to fast time again, or what's going on?
I'm fine.
Yeah, cows got food?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oh, buddy. Trapped inside of a wall. Cows have food, huh? Like, really, we don't even have room for bales right now, do we? Oh, dear me, look at all those bales. Plus, this is full, or almost full. This is at 225 out of 250. But all these are... What happened to that one stack?
Oh, the one that's leaning?
It's
You know,
the leaning tower of bales.
So I guess I was trying to, like, get them all lined up when I was parking, but the fence isn't straight. Because I was, like, basing it off the fence.
Oh. I got you. I got you. What do you need? Straw?
Probably, yeah, another straw bale.
Alright, I'll grab it for you. I got you. Imagine potatoes being direct drilled. There's modded planters for that. There's definitely a mod or two for that.
Yeah, it's kind of a mess in there, sorry.
I don't care. I'll disappear eventually.
I kept looking, like, down at the bottom, because, like, the green bars weren't all the way full, but, like, the food, or, like,
There's
you know, it was maxed out.
Yep, there is a total when it comes to the critters, yeah. This is just grass, right?
Yeah.
Also known as sheep food. For us. Dude, the Kubota skid steer is kind of lit. Just throwing that out there. I kind of don't mind having it. I kind of like it. Problem is, Tony, when we knock these bales over and they're inside the cow pen, how do we get in there to get them back out?
You want my personal opinion?
You're going to be throwing them over the fence.
I would just use super strength to grab them off the top until you can reach it with a skid loader. If I was king for a day.
You don't have faith in my skid steer abilities, huh?
No, Johnny. Kind of, yeah, because the skid loader can't reach that high.
It's not really anybody's abilities. It's that it physically can't reach that high.
Like, you'd be fine getting that leaning tower down. Actually, maybe you will.
Oh, sugar. Oh, sugar. Well, mistakes were made. Hey, I didn't lose any in the thing.
They're not in the thing, you're right.
They're not in there. We are chilling. We need some lights in here, man.
Here you go.
No, like lights, bro. Like, where the heck are we? That's not the one. This is the one. Like lights, bro. like a chow.
It's bright over here now.
And the good Lord said, "Let there be
Brighter.
lights." Oh man, betcha. We should get beefalo with the furry cows. I thought it was the cows with the fur. Wait, the furry cows. Oh man, there we